Ang susunod na programa ay rated PG. Patnubay at gabay ng magulang ay kailangan sa mga batang manonood.
The Clear Dream Match is presented to you by Clear, the world's #1 men's shampoo with zero dandruff.
Magandang gabi Pilipinas at welcome dito sa Clear Dream Match 2, and this is the biggest football all-star game in the Philippines, where it is the battle for clear supremacy between Team Phil and Team James. The best of the best in the world of football will be converging here at the University of Makati football field, taking teams for either Phil or James' young husband. We also have some all-stars around the world na sasali sa atin ngayon. Ako po si Aaron at tayo kasama natin Jason Webb. And Jason, this is always a big event in Philippine football when players from all around, different clubs come and play for, the best in the country.
Well, it all starts out with Phil and James. Alam naman natin, we rarely see the two of them play against each other. The last time that we saw them play against each other was last year.
Yes.
But we've upped the stakes because this time around, they're gonna be some new blood here.
Yes.
And actually, foreign blood dahil sasama dyan si Fabio Cannavaro as well as Dennis White.
All right, let's take a look back at what happened last year. It was a 5-1 victory para kay Phil, young husband, and the rest of his team as he scored 2 in that one. Of course, Jop Mabanag and Yves Ashime also scoring. Doon sa kabila naman yung nag-iisang goal para sa kupunan ni Team James ay galing kay James' young husband. It was not enough to come up with a win, but that's what he is looking for today. He wants to get back at his brother. He knows, that Phil had a year of bragging rights. Wants to take that back naman.
It's payback. It's payback. And for 1 year, he had to deal with that. I'm sure inaalaska siya ng kapatid niya and all. But, aside from the battle between Phil and James, the beneficiary for today, yun yung importante because, we know that we had some floods lately. But other than that, we have the Tuloy Foundation, which is going to be the prime beneficiary, but as well as the typhoon victims.
Yes, the main, it was originally just supposed to be the Tuloy sa Don Bosco Foundation that the funds of and the proceeds of this event were going to go to. Pero yun nga, dahil nga sa mga bagyo na naranasan ng Metro Manila and everyone around the Philippines, they will also be giving some of the funds to them to help out those that are in need. And that just goes to show you that football is always here to help. Doesn't matter who it is, kung kailangan ng tulong, football is here to do that.
Like you said, it started out for the Tuloy na Don Bosco Foundation, but then there is that prime importance of helping the ones na nasalanta ng bagyo.
Alright, so let's take a look now kung sino mga ba yung mga manlalaro natin ngayon for both teams. And we start out with Team Phil. Let's take a look at some of the players that will be joining that squad looking to make it 2-0 at the Clear Dream Match. And you see there It is Dennis Weiss, former Chelsea legend in the English Premier League, leading the way for Team Phil, of course, alongside Phil Younghusband. Other names there, players from all different types of clubs from the UFL. Isama mo pa dyan si Sam Wade G.
But to note, actually, Phil Younghusband was the first to choose doon sa draft.
Yeah.
And he was able to choose Carly De Murga, but it looks like Carly won't be available today. I believe that he is injured, so that might be that one, you get that first pick, but in the end, you actually don't get to use it.
Yun nga. Yun nga yung pwede mangyari ngayon. We will have to wait and see if Carly De Murga will be able to play for Team Phil, because it's going to be a big disadvantage para kay Phil kung hindi siya makakalaro. Now, we saw at the top of that list, Dennis Weiss, he picked Team Phil, and this is what he had to say.
I play the way that I play, which is quite tenacious. I get tucked into people and enjoy it, and I'm sure they'll see a lot of that and a lot of good passing, hopefully. I was hoping a big score for us, to be honest. I want to try and beat last year.
Yeah, I was there at the draft, yun nga, and everyone thought na kung si pipili ba si Phil or si James dun sa dalawang legends natin, and they had no idea that it was the legends actually that were going to pick which side that they were going to be on. And on the other side, kung si Dennis Weiss po ang kasama sa Team Phil, it was Fabio Cannavaro that said, Team James needed help last year. He needed goals. So ako, pipili ako ng team, and it was Team James. Just take a look at the rest of the players that make up the squad of James Younghusband.
Now for James, he did end up picking second, but here is that kung kanina mayroong Sam YG, Team James has Tony, as well as
Slick Rick.
But of course, he has guys like Ayan Araneta, he has Misa is there as well, and guys like Chiefy is there. So a lot of players there as well, because actually, when you take a look at this, it is tama yung sinabi mo, Aaron. It is actually an all-star game.
Yes.
It's an all-star of all the great football players that we have locally, as well as the ones that are playing in the UFL.
Yes, and speaking of Fabio Cannavaro, nakausap po namin siya, and this is what he had to say.
My big heart. I think it's very important things, and my professionality, I think, is very important. So we want revenge, but because I know last year the game was very bad for us, so I try to help them to win the game this season.
When you see Fabio Cannavaro, unang isipin mo, grabe ang pogi na tao niya.
Yung mga babae nung sinabi, I have a big heart. Uy, pwede ako dyan.
Pasok ako dyan. But then, you see that both of these teams were constructed very differently, no? I mean, si Phil, medyo mas midfield heavy siya. Si Phil naman, si James medyo midfield heavy and defensive oriented. Si Phil naman more top heavy. A lot of strikers on his squad.
But you know what Phil was saying, that's the same idea that he had last year, and it worked.
Yes.
So he's going to go again with that same idea. Now, it's actually on James' side to adjust, because he was down 5-1 last year, so he's the one that has to get things going for his squad.
And then let's now send you on over to the pitch for our Philippine national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, may we request everyone to stand for the singing of the Philippine national anthem.
Bayang magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, buyan ka ng magiging, sa manlulupi, kita pasisingin, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong baghang, may nilang ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal, ang kisap ng
The Clear Dream Match is presented to you by Clear, the world's #1 men's shampoo with zero dandruff.
You know, there are some things in life you just cannot control. No matter how hard you try, it just doesn't happen. But that's the great thing about Clear.
It keeps you in control of dandruff.
Clear Cool Sport Menthol is specially formulated for men, so you get deep down nourishment and all-day protection from dandruff. With Clear, you're always in control and winning. So take control and win against dandruff. For zero dandruff, choose Clear.
Gusto mong matamaan ng swerte? Join Cornetto's Sarap ng Swerte promo. Find the sleeve and you win over 300,000 prizes. Sarap manalo!
Pero bago shoes ko.
Sige lang anak, kung ang mamansyahan ay may kabutihang dala, sige sa mantsa! Dahil ngayon, meron ng All You Breeze Active Bleach. Sa Revolutionary Active Bleach, tanggal ang pinakamatinding mantsa. Sige sa mantsa. 10 pesos lang, subukan na!
The #1 conditioner and the #1 hair treatment combine to make the new Cream Silk Daily Treatment Conditioner. Just apply and rinse after every shampoo to get more intense nourishment every day. Cream Silk. Where can your hair take you?
Ready with your game face? Fight oil with Master Oil Control Max Facial Wash with Zero Oil. That helps control oil for up to 8 hours. So you can put your game face on. Master Oil Control Max Facial Wash.
Nagbabalik po tayo dito sa loob ng University of Football Field. Minutes away from the start of Clear Dream Match 2. Last year, napakaraming tao. It was such a great event to see all those fans come out and support Team Phil or Team James. Yung mga gumagamit pa ng hashtag ng Team Phil tsaka Team James on Twitter. It was so much fun to watch it, and it was raining at the time. Ngayon, sana hindi na masyado umulan, pero medyo basa pa yung pitch ngayon. I mean, it's gonna change the game a little bit, make it a little bit even more fun.
Parang hindi pwede magtabi si Misa tsaka si Cannavaro, baka sumabog ang mundo. But you know what? This Clear Dream Match, it's not just a football game, it's actually an event.
Yes.
You know, there's music, there's fan interaction as well, and you know, everyone is involved when you're here.
Now let's take a look at the formation para kay Team Phil. You see Chad Gold and Phil Young husband on top. Jong Weiss, Great Witch, and OJ Portere in the middle. Christians, Masa Omura, Nembot, and Anton Del Rosario in the back. Interesting lineup to see Chad Gold. You know, he used to be a striker, naging defender sa Loyola, bumalik na striker.
But you know that means that he's comfortable in that position, and you know what's going to be interesting there is that Weiss is going to be the one that's going to be facilitating for everyone else.
And then you see Izo, Chifi, James Young husband, Misag Baadoran, Great Witch and De Jong in that holding position, Roxy Dorlas, Fabio Cannavaro, Eves, and Jonah Romero in the back with Saba Sadegi, the Rockgar Marudi in between the posts. To see Fabio Cannavaro and Dennis Weiss playing with these are the best of the best in the Philippines, medyo nakakilabot din ng konti.
And what a treat for the players that are actually here, that have that opportunity to play with them. But also, I believe they also had a few clinics. They went to some places and shared their knowledge of the game, and that's a gift. That's a gift that Clear has brought to the Philippines,
yes.
Bringing these top-notch quality internationals and to visit here and to have a chance to interact, not only by seeing them on the field but also outside of it, because of all those clinics and those get-togethers that they had.
Minutes away from kickoff, you see James and Izo El Labib getting ready for kickoff. Yong Yol Jong looking on, Masa Omura of Kaya, Anton Del Rosario of Kaya. And here we go, Clear Dream Match 2 is finally underway. Izo with it to start out, but taken away by Team Phil. Now, Jason, ikaw, you've played in how many All-Star games na ba? Three. How hard is it to get familiarized immediately with pieces na di mo naman dati kasama?
But it's different. It's different with football because it's areas that you're nasanay ka na. Although if you're going to play some 1-2s, it's a little difficult because you don't know where they're going to have their runs. But I believe that sport is the same. I mean, a sport is a sport. It'll remain the same. Of course, it helps the knowledge of one another. But when you look at the lineups, you have 2-3 guys that are actually teammates anyway.
Yes. And yung mga iba naman dito, magkasama sa Philippine Ascals.
Yes.
So I think din naman.
The bigger issue might be, Aaron, is how much do you treat it as an exhibition in an actual game? Because when do you turn it on? Because there's going to be a moment there that you're going to turn it on and say, like, especially the group of James, they're going to say, kailangan manalo na tayo ngayon. We can't go down 2-0.
To my younger brother.
Yes.
Hindi pwede ganun. And alam naman natin yung rivalry ng dalawang magkapatid na to na si Phil and si James. It goes beyond the pitch. Inside the box we go. Cleared out. Anton Del Rosario with the clearance. Roxy Dorlas with the header. Foul is called. Babalik kay Team James. Team James po yung blue and white, and Team Phil in that blue and black kit for today.
And if it's still a little difficult for you to decipher, you just look at the socks.
First attempt there. Magic Dato tested a little bit. That was Great Witch with that one. Just wide. Christians sending it back now. Pass is muffed. Taken back by Misag Bahadoran. Misa to Jonah. Misa tripped up. Sails out. For those na haven't been watching that much football at hindi nyo po kilala si Fabio Cannavaro, I mean, he was the team captain of Italy. He was a FIFA World Cup champion and the 2006 FIFA World Player of the Year. So nung buong taon po na yun, siya yung pinakamagaling sa buong mundo. Another attempt there for Izo. It sails just into Dato's hands.
And you see actually a lot of players or a lot of fans actually have come here with Cannavaro jerseys.
Oh.
On the opposite side naman, para kay Dennis Wise. Dennis Wise was actually in the senior pool when the young husbands were still getting their football skills going very early on in their career. Of course, the young husbands had their stint in the junior squad of Chelsea.
See Phil Young Husband on your screens. Saba will trigger it out. Roxy Dorlas with it now. Taken back shot. Oh, and it's in! First goal of the day as Phil Young Husband puts it in the back of the net, showing why he and his team are the reigning champions here at the Clear Dream match. Just like that. Wow! Out of nowhere.
Exactly, at the 4th minute. And just like last year, it's Phil Young Husband again, and it is his striking ability. They just pounced on this.
Just a mistake there on the defensive end, and Saba could not stop it. Look at the rifle on Phil's foot. Opening things up here at the Clear Dream match. And again, Team James back on his heels.
I believe Team James has never in the 2 years led. They've never led.
Yes.
Confirmation, 4th minute goal for Phil.
So, agad-agad, lumamang na kaagad itong Team Phil. And you see there, just a shade under 6 feet tall, itong si Phil Young Husband for a player profile striker. And he played for Chelsea and, of course, current lead striker for the Loyola Meralco Sparks. Paalala lang po, this is the rules are a little bit different in terms of the substitutions. There's sa UFL po kasi 6 yung pwedeng substitutions. In international leagues pwedeng 3 lang. Now open substitutions to all.
And you can I believe you can take a person out and come back.
Yes.
just to give an opportunity, because this is for the fans as well, and just to give an opportunity for the fans to get to see everyone.
Iniintay lang po namin kung pwede pang ipasok si Jason Webb kahit kaninong lineup.
I believe next year you're playing, right?
I hope not. Sasaktan ako dyan. 6 minutes have gone by. Team Phil already in the lead.
A lot of the football starting to happen on their side now, on their offensive side.
Christians with that one, and it is stopped by Saba Sadegi Garmarudi of Kaya FC. Porteria losing it to De Jong. Izo trying to play the dummy, looking for a foul, and he will get it. Patrick Dato po, nakita nyo kanina. Goalkeeper for Green Archers United and for the De La Salle Green Archers, also for the Philippine Haskell's. Phil with it now.
So far, the team of Phil, it looks a little bit more comfortable, especially with possession.
Team James having a hard time getting that ball out. Intercepted ni Anton Del Rosario. Cross is stopped, and it will be a throw-in now for Team Phil. Let's take a look now at this clear power move. This was that goal a while ago from Phil Younghusband.
I'll give it away cheaply anywhere near the vicinity of Phil.
It's not good.
It's not good.
Hindi siya advisable. Yves Ashime rifling that forward. James trying to chase it down. He does gain control, but he slips. Looking for a foul.
And James is asking for a card.
I think he's going to get it. Yeah, that was a breakaway.
Yeah, and James is saying that he had the open lane and he was tripped up, and that's why he's asking for a red.
At yan, sa umpisa ng laro, nakita natin na medyo
tawa-tawa
friendly, nakagol kagad to si Phil. Kaya si James sumeryoso na bigla. So Fabio Cannavaro and James Younghusband discussing what they want to do here. Let's take a look at it again. Jason, you be the judge here, and everyone else is at home as well. Maybe with a tug there. Oh, there, yeah.
You can see he really went for him.
I just don't know the rules kung may pula. Will it go down to 10?
Yeah, I believe he should go down to 10,
right?
but you can still make your substitutions.
Yeah. So here comes that shot, and it's stopped by Dato.
Quality shot there on the part of James, but just right into the direction of the keeper.
Getting it through that wall, but Dato able to just stand tall and grab it. Ito na naman si Phil Younghusband. Kontra kay Yves Ashime. Crossing it in. Mistake. Chad Gold. Shot, and it is way over the net. Into the crowd. OJ Porteria giving somebody a souvenir. Rather, that was Jeffrey Christians.
Again, another mistake by the back line of Team James, and luckily for them, that ball just sails wide, high, and really high.
But in a match like this, yun siguro yung pinakamahihirapan, no? Yung
keeper.
back line.
And also the keeper. You have to feel bad for the keeper because you can't stress out your defenders too much because you also don't know. There is that sense of it being an exhibition, but like we said, it looks like it's more personal than that. But you can see there's so many chances already here in the first 10 minutes.
First chance there for Dennis Weiss. At the half, Paalala lang po na the one and only Rico Blanco will be performing once again here at the Clear Dream matches. The rain is starting to come down just to make this game even a little bit more interesting.
Been tough on this field as it is already. You know that all that rain past couple of days has really given that field a beating. Yes, exactly.
Weiss getting around Dorlas, losing it though na kay Yves Ashime. Dorlas slips. Foul. I think there's a foul. Dennis Weiss nagpakilala. You see Chiefy Caligdong?
And you look at that, a lot of action is actually on top of your screen, and that's actually where the field's a little bit more beat up.
Yes. Ang dami pong buhangin na nilagay doon just to soak up that water. Porteria now to Phil.
Phil's been pretty busy, and he's working hard.
Here's Chiefy now. Good ball. James Young Husband has Izo in the middle. There's a cross. It stopped. But that will be a first corner kick of the game.
Just didn't have enough time to actually turn and feed the ball in the middle. Good job on the part of Anton.
Anton Del Rosario, the only man na kahit malakas yung ulan, kahit sobrang pawis, ganun pa rin yung itsura ng buhok niya. Nag-iisa lang yan. Throw in now. Chiefy with it again. Long cross. Too long, but it will stay with Misa Bahadoran. Taken away. Tussle in the box. Bahadoran cross again. And cleared out. Cross again. No. Another attempt. Bahadoran there to collect, trying to send it back into the middle. James, and it's in! We are level! What a goal from James Young Husband!
If you're going to tell me he has nothing invested in this game, I do not believe you. But it's just the pressure from Team James. You can see how many times did that ball actually go through the box until they finally got a nice cross on the part of Misa right here. Misa there, the far post, and just bring it back to the middle.
Oh.
And then it's James 1, Phil 1. Courtesy of that goal.
Beautiful, beautiful finish for James Young Husband. You could say the same about Phil's goal a while ago. And, you know, it is Team Phil and Team James. But in 13 minutes into it, it's been Phil versus James.
You have to say, though, that last goal, no one was actually marking Misa in that far post. That's why he was able to bring it in, as you see that clear player profile.
Yeah, James Young Husband, an inch over 6 feet midfielder, also played for Chelsea at ngayon naglalaro para sa Loyola Meralco Sparks. But right now, not really worrying about the UFL. All he's worrying about is just beating his brother. Flipping it onto the inside. Dorlas. Chiefy now. At nakikita nyo na po na medyo dumudulas na po yung pitch. Great ball from Chiefy. Here's Misa. Up ahead. Gets away. Crossing it into the middle, and it's finally cleared out.
Actually, a good ball, a good run. Just El Habib just didn't get there in time to finish that one off.
Great ball from Chiefy Caligdong. Sticking with it. Pero just Izo not there.
Just not there.
Yeah. You see Phil coming all the way down now. Chiefy taking it back. Opportunity na naman para sa Team James.
Ever since the rain started going down, Team James looking to become more aggressive, especially good through Chiefy as well as Misa.
And Misa with it, but taken away. Here comes Christians again. Simon Greatwich with the stop. Here comes Chris Greatwich. Now to Chad Gold. Taken away, foul called, and now let's take a look at this clear power move of the game. Ito naman galing kay James Young Husband. Beautiful turn. And back to the action we go. Izo trying to chase it down, but Dato with the collection.
Team James threatening now with that long ball. A couple of times they've just gone over the top through that using that long ball.
Dato rifling that forward. Anton Del Rosario now to OJ Porteria. Porteria all by his lonesome. Crafty move, binigay na niya kay Jeffrey Christians, who on the overlap. Christians with the cross. Stopped by Garmarudi.
Nice fast-paced action. It's like on one end you have Team James attacking, and then very quickly Team Phil also on the attack. Does help because you can make that changes anyway. You can have guys that are going to throw in 100% for the next 15-20 minutes and get some rest.
Chill muna, tapos balik na ulit. Phil gets it back now. Binalik niya kay Anton Del Rosario. Porteria with that trickery. Pero nandiyan na naman si Yves Ashime, able to make that stop, and that's where yun nga yung construction ng team, trying to get that defensive-minded players kontra kay sa team ni Team Phil rather.
Interesting, no flag there. And that's why you can see that the last couple of setups para sa Team James, it's just very direct. Just go over the top and have your forward sprint down and try to beat that last defender. Of course, the more passes you have, the more knowledge that you have to have with one another.
Badoran, nahanap niyo si Izo Elabib dun sa loob ng box. Cleared out though.
Rain coming down pretty hard.
Yeah. Just like last year.
As long as there's no lightning, we're fine.
We're fine, yeah. Weiss giving it to Phil Young Husband. And he's tripped. No foul. No, there's a foul. James looking on. Oh no, none. None called. Schmidt to Great Witch. Fabio Cannavaro not that active yet. Well, he is in that back line. So
he actually was just beaten by Phil in that last move of Phil.
Throw in, and it's now with James Young Husband. James binigay kay Misa. De Jong, that triangle resulting into wasted opportunity galing kay James Young Husband. Cannavaro with the stop. It's now with Jonah Romero. Babalik niya sa kanyang goalie na si Saba Garmarudi. Asking for a whistle. There it is at babalik kay Team Phil. 20 minutes into it. Earlier, medyo naging very emotional yung mga players. Nung naging tayo ulit, parang, okay, nata tayo mag-chill muna. Are we going to be seeing this until the very end?
And of course, the conditions became a little bit harder because the rain started to pour. A flag rains down.
No. Yes, here's James for the lead. Oh, hits the upright. Talk about unlucky.
But that is so unlucky because he hit the post and it didn't curl back in. It went straight out. It hit it squarely.
Wow. Flag stayed down.
Yes, everything but the goal. Gets the right angle right there. Aims for the far post and it just hits it squarely and comes back out.
James Young Husband will be left with with that thought until another goal goes in for him. Izo. Inside of the box, Christian stopping it though. Misa taken away. Ball will sail out and it will be a throw in now for Team James. Chiefy. Clearance and that ball will head on into stands. All right, so you guys can tweet in your answers with your team to this question. What position does Fabio Cannavaro play? Does he play a defender or midfielder? You can use the hashtag #ClearDreamMatch and win Adidas GCs and clear jerseys. Only tweets with the hashtags will be qualified for the raffle.
What's the hashtag?
#ClearDreamMatch. You can see it at the bottom of your screen para parati naman natin maalala, di ba?
Wait lang, tweet lang ako.
Sige, ako lang. Ako na bahala. Jonah. Now with Misa Bahadoran. Great move. Taken away though. Rodrigo Nembot with the stop. Jong. Stopped by Jason Dill. Oh, flag raised. And it will go to Team Phil. Rains started to slow down. A little bit more bearable on the pitch. Here comes Chris Greatwich. Taken away, James with it now. Binigay niya kay Chiefy Galigdong. Heavy touch, but still with it. But Misa able to chase it down. Balik na naman sa offense ang Team James. Chiefy not on the same page as Izo Elabib.
Yeah, it's just a good idea, but you see that Chiefy's really working hard in that midfield right now.
Coming on the other side.
From side to side. And all the way from the back, all the way to the front.
Dennis Weiss. Inilig kay Anton Del Rosario and Team Phil will stretch out their formation. Nakakalahati na po tayo dito sa ating first half. We've seen two fantastic goals from the two captains, Phil and James. Kaya level po tayo ngayon at the 23.5-minute mark. Ooh, big collision there between Cannavaro and Chad Gold.
No foul though. Cannavaro just felt all the strength of Chad Gold.
At least masasabi ni Chad Gold, no, tinakil ako ni Cannavaro.
Siya nga nagtakil kay Cannavaro.
Masa Omura rifling that forward, no. Now with OJ Porteria. Phil and Saba with a save.
The toughest guys to beat between the posts, Saba.
And on that bench, for Phil, may Nick O'Donnell pa sila, just in case in between those posts. And on the other side, I know Ref Quaresma should be there as well. Misa chasing it down. Great ball, that's a tackle in the box. And that should be a penalty. Or was that right outside? Yep, that is a penalty for Team James and an opportunity now to take the lead, and you have a red card for Rodrigo Nembot. So Team Phil down to 10 men.
And you know that Misa has been attacking that side and he has had a lot of success with that side already.
Dennis Weiss and Phil Younghusband questioning the call. Let's take a look at it again. Does this warrant? Ooh. Tough to make that call, but is it a net? Oh yeah,
Right there. It's a boot that actually stops the progress of Misa, which was about a step and a half already ahead of him.
And inside the box, kaya tayo may penalty. Penalty shot for Team James. Doran asking Rani, like, did you see it? Did you see it? You don't call me Hollywood for nothing. So Team James
Down to 10. Down to 10 men.
10 men, yeah.
Phil.
So James Young husband with an attempt to get a brace. And a 2-1 lead.
Complexion of this game has changed immensely from the 5-minute mark until now.
Yes.
It's just Team James becoming a lot more aggressive and having a lot of success.
So Rodrigo Nembot done for the day. I don't know when was the last time somebody in an All-Star game was ejected, but today we have it. And James and the lead. The brace now for Team James. James Young husband with his first lead, I believe, in the Clear Dream match history.
It's 2-1 now for Team James, and you can see that James Young husband in this penalty.
Phil looking on right there, isn't that interesting?
Waiting and see Tatum going the wrong way.
Clinical finish for JYH.
That's 2 goals.
2 goals, brace. Si Phil last year, nakadalawa.
And interesting enough, all the goals have come from the brothers.
James taking it back as play resumes here.
Another good run.
Good ball, Chiefy. Izo with it now. James asking for it. Here's Chiefy again. No, could not chase it back. Phil. Weiss trying to string that ball through, attempt, and it's just wide left.
Just couldn't get that ball back in.
Byung-jong with that one. Could not get it to where he wanted to.
Just couldn't redirect that ball. That ball just going outside of his foot and just going all the way out.
How much of that is the rain?
The rain and you know, ang hirap rin tumakbo after a while with all the water.
Yung bigat. Izo, no? Cleared out.
But other than that, as well as making turns, because as it is, the field was already soft to begin with because of the rains the last couple of days, and then now ulan-ulit, lalambot na naman yan.
So corner kick again now for Team James. Maybe a chance to make it a 3-1 lead.
And so far, when you look at Team James, MVPs have to go to Chiefy, Misa, as well as James himself.
Ball in, headed out by Chad Gold. Cross in. Simon Greatwich with another cross, no. Oh, hard tackle. Jason DeYoung with a big slide on Dennis Weiss, and a warning coming from referee Michael Barajas.
You see Dennis Weiss very upset.
Very upset. Oh, you gotta love that. Di niya nagustuhan yun.
parang
hindi siya sangayon dun sa tackle na yun. Jonah, oh, there's the foul. Phil has been on that pitch quite a while, and Team James medyo physical.
like I said, who's going to play at that physical level to begin with?
Yes.
And you can see that Team James, they have those guys that are, they're physical by nature. Guys like Jason, they play hard. They don't know how to play the game any other way.
Yes. Kumbaga walang
petics.
Oh, walang petics. Half an hour into this one, and it has been quite a match. 3 goals, 1 red card, 1 penalty, lots of rain, and great football all out on that pitch.
And a very mad Dennis Weiss.
Oh. Chiefy. Cross. Izo. Binalik sa loob. Nope. Cleared out by Team Phil.
He's just such a big target, and he attracts so much attention that the defenders have to stay there quite early and have to be on him right away.
Oh, and you see there, Chris Gradwich and Misa Bahadoran. Yeah, this is not an exhibition game. Wala nagpapetics ngayon. These teams are going out for a win today. I've never seen players this fired up for an all-star game.
They're here to entertain, and how do you entertain the fans? You entertain them by playing your best football, and that's what they're doing right now.
Izo, no. You see there in the back of the goal, kumpul-kumpul na po lahat ng tao dyan para iwasan lang yung ulan. As you see there, our highlights, our clear game highlights. That was the goal from James, and this was the brace. JYH 2, BYH 1. Chad Gold has dropped back down to that back line dahil nga binigyan ng pula itong si Rodrigo Nembot. So with 10 men down, Chad Gold playing a defender again. Here's James, too strong.
Gotta love the skill of the ball by Misa there. Then just a tricky pass there.
Ball in the air, header. Diong. Bahadoran now. Jonah Romero. Laying it off to James.
Oh, so much space.
Izo, no! Phil kontra sa dalawang defenders. Getting away, keeping it in play. Here comes Phil Younghusband. Cross in, nobody home.
Good idea, just a step away was his teammate.
Porteria keeping that in play. Stopped by Cannavaro. Phil, and we're equal. Or was there a foul called?
It doesn't look like it.
Yeah, that doesn't look like it counts. There was that push. And I think that's where the foul was called.
Because of all the noise. So you can see there, hard tackle there on the part of Phil, and actually handball as well after. And he knows it,
Yeah.
Ah, come on. Play was called dead.
They're gonna count that. It's 2-all. They're gonna count that. That looked like a foul.
And it didn't look like No,
it's not counted. Okay, just making sure. That looked like a foul and a handball, and they both were. Into the middle. Oh, look, it's 3-1. On the other end, just like that, from a near 2-2 scoreline, it's 3-1.
Team James really making use of the extra man that they have, and they're sending so many people forward, and the success that they've had on that right side is just opening up things for them.
3-1 right now. When you looked at the roster, you would not have expected this scoreline this early.
Again, they're coming from that right side. It's Gradwich, and he has options to choose from, and it's Izu right there, and Izu has just been that mainstay right there in the middle. You can see there are more blue and black shirts there, but he's just such a big target.
One of the leading goal scorers in the UFL, Izo Elabib of Global FC, putting it in the back of the net. 3-1 na po ang ating talaan with under 10 minutes remaining in this first half.
10
minutes for Team Phil to turn things around.
Here's Saba Sadegi Garmarudi with it now. 9 minutes remaining in the first half. Bago tayo pumasok ng injury time. Not really expecting all that much, maybe about a couple minutes. Yung hinahanap si Izo.
In favor of Team James.
Team James now with a 3-1 lead. And Team Phil, that extra man has been that problem para sa kanila. Izo slipping.
Very hard to stop once you're going one direction because of the rain and the condition of the pitch at the moment.
Yung matikot doon sila nahihirapan.
Phil, you have to think, can't afford to give up another goal here. Yes, you're down 10 men, but at the same time, with the final 8 minutes of this half, you can't make this worse because remember, you have so many players on the bench anyway.
At what point, I mean, if you know that you have 10 men and you have a lot of substitutions that you can make infinite times, when do you start taking a gamble here?
Yeah, it's actually interesting. I was expecting, since you can make it's open substitution, that people would be subbing very early on, make a lot of changes, but we have no changes in the first half.
Let's take a look at this clear power move of the game. Ito yung goal ni Izo Elabib. Simplicity. That's basking in beautiful football right there.
Yeah, and the thing with him, he's not the quickest of strikers in the UFL or even here, but he has a good nose for the ball, and he usually finds a way to stay in front of his man and really use his size. Just making himself a target. That's why he's had so much success in the UFL through the years.
Consistent success. So you see OJ Porteria. The rain coming down once again here at the University of Makati football field. Aaron at Jason Webbo inyong kasama for this round 2 of the Clear Dream match. We already had one question a while ago. Gusto manalo ng mga GCs, jerseys. We'll have another one announced in just a little bit. Chiefy. And it will be a goal kick now for Patrick Dato.
Good tackle there. Chiefy doesn't think so.
All right, second question now on the way. Who was the team captain for Chelsea FC? Was it Dennis Weiss or Fabio Cannavaro? Tweet your answers with your team and use the hashtag ClearDreamMatch and win Adidas GCs and Clear jerseys. Only tweets with the hashtag will be qualified during the raffle. 39 minutes have gone by. Into that corner is Team James. Anton Del Rosario trying to flip it back. Cross in. And that goes behind the net, so goal kick para sa Team James.
Substitution for Team Phil.
We have our first substitution.
Number 9, Boyed Cañedo.
Oh, and Boyed Cañedo coming in now.
Player
Of
number 20,
Pachanga Diliman coming in for Byongjong. Very good in the midfield. Very good distributor of the ball. Tignan natin kung kaya niyang bigyan ng maayos na bola yung gitna ng pitch ng Team Phil. That's where they seem to be having a problem.
And that's where Team Team James has dominated. From there, they're able really to push it and choose which side to attack. They're able to connect that back line to their forwards because of the aggressiveness of their midfield.
Ball goes over the line. Throw in for Team James, who have yet to make any substitutions. Mukhang wala pa naman silang kailangan baguhin. Reigns continuously dropping down here. So is the action.
And when you think about it, you can see it on your screens that the side of Team Phil where they have to shoot is actually mas pasa. So it's actually harder to have some passes right there because the ball is gonna die once it hits those wet spots.
Porteria, nilabas kay Jeffrey Christians. Badoran slipping and sliding, but still able to stay in front of Christians.
But look at him, he's just going all the way back to help with the defense.
Phil, nilabas kay Anton Del Rosario. Dennis Weiss with the cross, and Saba with the collection. James, takbo na naman yung mga naka-blue and white. Here comes Bahadoran. James with it again. Ambitious effort. Oh, hits the upright. And Izo stopped by Dato.
That is a quality save.
I can't believe James actually hit that crossbar.
Seemed like it stayed in the air so long and it just had enough spin to curl it back down.
Jonah. Misa. Ngayon na kay Yves Oshime. 2.5 minuto na lang po bago tayo pumasok ng injury time here in the first half. Man down, I believe that is Simon Greatwich. Kiss from Dennis Weiss. Mukhang hindi na ganun kagalit si Dennis Weiss. Take a look at that again.
That effort earlier, you can see it. It's actually off your screen, and even Patrick Dato was not aware where it went. But was able to get his wits about him and stop that shot from Izu Helabil.
Here's Jonah Romero. Misa. Footwork. Stopped. Play goes on. Chris Greatwich now with Jeffrey Christians. Porteria, who has moved to that left flank now. And Boyet Cañedo and Jason De Jong. And that's what you're saying. Jason De Jong hindi marunong pumetics. Christians, stopped by De Jong. Hopefully the conditions let up with during halftime. There's Dennis Weiss with it now. Into the middle. Boyet couldn't control. Chad Gold. Porteria taking it back for Team Phil. And this ball has been on this side of this pitch for quite a while now. Good ball in. Here's Phil. Shot. Stopped.
What a save right there, because that was an excellent pass on the part of Team Phil.
Chiefy para sa Team James. Bahadoran, who's been playing fantastic football today. Iniwan para kay Jason De Jong. De Jong overlapping si Jonah Romero. Great stop there by Chad Gold.
Pass just a little bit long.
There was that attempt, but Saba, don't call him the Rock for nothing.
Able to get a good angle and really have just little spaces for Phil to shoot at.
So Chiefy will take this corner kick. Pangatlo na yata to ng Team James, if I'm not mistaken. We are now into injury time. Only 1 minute of injury time.
1 minute.
Good ball in, but headed out. Chiefy. Goes long. Attempt stopped. Flag raised. It will be a goal kick. Quickly taken. At ito na naman ang Team Phil needing to get something positive out of this first half. Del Rosario throwing that ball in. Eves Ashime for it. Eves with the stop.
And how solid has he been for the back? He was actually the first pick of James.
Yeah. Chiefy with the final possession of the first half, and Chiefy just sends that one nowhere. And Misa having some fun out on the pitch. And there is your halftime whistle. 3-1 for Team James. 2 goals para kay James Young Husband. Isa para kay Izoel Abibin on the other end. Phil Young Husband opening things up in the 4th minute of action to make this a 3-1 scoreline in favor of that man's squad. JYH up 3-1 at the end of the first 45. Pagkabalik po natin, we'll break down the first half and music from Rico Blanco.
The Clear Dream Match is presented to you by Clear, the world's #1 men's shampoo with zero dandruff.
Heat, sweat, and grease make you more prone to dandruff. But no more. Try new Clear Men, which has cooling mint, ginseng, and tea tree. It gives you 24-hour freshness and protects you from dandruff. Stay fresh for 24 hours. New Clear Men, 24-hour freshness, zero dandruff.
Pero bago shoes ko.
Sige lang anak, kung ang mamansyahan ay may kabutihang dala, sige sa mantsa. Dahil ngayon, meron ng All New Breeze Active Bleach. Sa Revolutionary Active Bleach, tanggal ang pinakamatinding mantsa. Sige sa mantsa. 10 pesos lang, subukan na.
Ay. Gusto mong matamaan ng swerte? Join Corneto's Sarap ng Swerte promo. Find the sleeve and you win over 300,000 prizes. Sarap manalo!
Ready with your game face? Fight oil with Master Oil Control Max Facial Wash with Zero-Oil that helps control oil for up to 8 hours so you can put your game face on. Master Oil Control Max Facial Wash.
Cream Silk can make hair smoother and softer than just shampoo alone. That hair unravels on its own. Go beyond just shampoo. Get the Cream Silk difference.
Where can your hair take you?
Rexona Men with Dry Shield. Keeps you free from sweat all day. Make every day count. Do more. Rexona, it won't let you down.
Pero bago shoes ko.
Sige lang anak, kung ang mamansyahan ay may kabutihang dala, sige sa mantsa. Dahil ngayon, meron ng All New Breeze Active Bleach. Sa Revolutionary Active Bleach, tanggal ang pinakamatinding mantsa. Sige sa mantsa. 10 pesos lang, subukan na.
Ay. Gusto mong matamaan ng swerte? Join Corneto's Sarap ng Swerte promo. Find the sleeve and you win over 300,000 prizes. Sarap manalo!
You know, there are some things in life you just cannot control. No matter how hard you try, it just doesn't happen. But that's the great thing about Clear.
It keeps you in control of dandruff.
Clear Cool Sport Mint that was specially formulated for men, so you get deep down nourishment and all-day protection from dandruff. With Clear, you're always in control and winning. So take control and win against dandruff. For zero dandruff, choose Clear.
Nagbabalik po tayo dito sa loob ng University of Makati Football Stadium. We're at the half of the Clear Dream Match round 2. And it was a wacky first 45 minutes of action. It's not what a lot of people are used to when they hear the words All-Star Game.
Yeah, but it was an entertaining first
Yes.
half. Lots of goals. Although the weather has been, it's been, the rain has really gone down pretty hard. But nonetheless, the goals have also come down hard as well.
Yes, ngayon kaya tignan natin yung highlights, our clear highlights at the half. And we start out with the 4th minute where Phil Younghusband opened the show up with a fantastic goal off of a defensive mistake and led to the opening of this game.
You know, Aaron, after that goal, akala natin, it's going to be more of the same. It's going to be just like last year. Phil Younghusband with lots of goals and his team looking like they're going to be sharp and they're going to be on their way to a victory. But then things changed when the rain started to fall. Also, the game of Team James also started to translate into goals for themselves.
And that was that cross into another cross from Misag Bahadoran into James Younghusband to equalize this one at 1 apiece. And James, naramdaman na niya kagad. He felt that this was going to be a very different game, and then it led to this sometime after that where this red card was given to Rodrigo Nembot and resulting into a penalty kick where James Younghusband nakuha na rin niya yung brace niya.
Yeah, finally he gets the lead and also, more importantly, gets Team Phil down to 10 men. Team Phil actually thought that they had tied the game, but you can see with the reaction of Phil, he knew that there was a foul called right there and maybe a handball as well. So this goal does not count, but the goal that does count is actually the one right after that within the next minute.
Right after that, you see Misag laying it off and then taking it back, dropping it to Izo El Habib. 3-1 po ang ating talaan. Lots of highlights, lots of reactions from some of the players. It has not been a relaxed type of 45 minutes.
And you can see the difference between the two teams. It's the aggressiveness of the players of Team James from the defenders all the way up to the forwards. You can see that they're sliding and tackling hard throughout the game.
Yeah, and I mean, we've seen even Dennis Weiss nagagalit na. Hindi po pwede ganun. Kung, even if it's an all-star game, it has been very physical here out on the pitch. Players have been diving, sliding, just to get that extra possession. They want to get this win.
And so far, all of that action has translated, and it seems like it has become more suited dun sa grupo na pinili ni James.
All right, we're gonna cut to a break. Pagkabalik po natin, we'll hear music from Mr. Rico Blanco.
The Clear Dream Match is presented to you by Clear, the world's #1 men's shampoo with zero dandruff.
You know, there are some things in life you just cannot control. No matter how hard you try, it just doesn't happen. But that's the great thing about Clear.
It keeps you in control of dandruff.
Clear Cool Sport Menthol is specially formulated for men, so you get deep down nourishment and all-day protection from dandruff. With Clear, you're always in control and winning. So take control and win against dandruff. For zero dandruff, choose Clear.
Pero bago shoes ko.
Sige lang anak, kung ang mamansyahan ay may kabutihang dala, sige sa mantsa! Dahil ngayon, meron ng All New Breeze Active Bleach. Sa Revolutionary Active Bleach, tanggal ang pinakamatinding mantsa. Sige sa mantsa! 10 pesos lang, subukan na!
Ay, gusto mong matamaan ng swerte? Join Corneto's Sarap ng Swerte promo. Find the sleeve and you win over 300,000 prizes. Sarap manalo!
For short hair, long hair, whatever we call it hair, there's only one way we like our hair. Free of damage, full of softness, with a smoothness that's always there. Dove Hair Care range has superior moisturization to keep our hair soft, smooth, and damage-free. So here's to better than good hair days, to swishes, to tosses, to a new style of play. We've found soft, smooth perfection that stays. Here's to fabulous hair forever and every single day.
I'm a Dove girl, and I love it.
Ready with your game face? Fight oil with Master Oil Control Max Facial Wash with Zeroil that helps control oil for up to 8 hours so you can put your game face on. Master Oil Control Max Facial Wash.
Rexona Men with Dry Shield. Keeps you free from sweat all day. Make every day count. Do more. Rexona, it won't let you down.
Pero bago shoes ko.
Sige lang anak, kung ang mamansyahan ay may kabutihang dala, sige sa mantsa! Dahil ngayon, meron ng All New Breeze Active Bleach. Sa Revolutionary Active Bleach, tanggal ang pinakamatinding mantsa. Sige sa mantsa! 10 pesos lang, subukan na!
Heat, sweat, and grease make you more prone to dandruff. But no more. Try new Clear Men, which has cooling mint, ginseng, and tea tree. It gives you 24-hour freshness and protects you from dandruff. Stay fresh for 24 hours. New Clear Men, 24-hour freshness, zero dandruff.
Welcome back now to the second edition of the Clear Dream Match. Anthony Starr here together with these two gentlemen who actually were the top vote getters as far as Team Phil and Team James are concerned. We're going to talk to Ken first. Ken, gaano katagal mo tinrabaho itong nakuha mo ngayong first placer mo?
I was playing in the Facebook application for almost a month. And it was, at first it was exciting, yes of course. And a little bit thrilled because the winner will have a chance to go to Brazil with the brothers to watch the World Cup.
So ikaw talagang football fan at saka football ka talaga yung sinusundan mo?
Yes, I'm a fan and I'm a player too. I play. So I'm supporting James because I play as a midfielder.
So talagang posisyon mo rin, ha?
Yes.
Okay, so far so good. I'm sure you're very happy na lamang yung squad ng 3-1 ngayon.
Of course.
Okay, on the other side, we're gonna talk to Nico. And Nico, we want to find out from you. Ikaw naman ito medyo matagal-tagal na niya tinrabaho. Ikaw naman, ano yung istorya mo?
Since nung nilabas yung application sa Facebook, I think mga 1 month din akong tinagatsaga ako everyday yung application para lang maka-top score as Team Phil.
Ikaw ba football fan din at saka talagang Phil ang sinusubaybayan mo at sinusundan mo?
Yeah, hardcore. Yeah.
Bakit naman?
Kasi it's very challenging yung football, lalo na dito sa Philippines, parang startup pa lang siya, hindi naman siya ganun ka famous as basketball, but still marami pa rin fans.
Okay, gentlemen, thank you very much. Congratulations. We're gonna take a break. Pagbalik po natin, second half action of the 2013 Clear Dream Match.
Heat, sweat, and grease make you more prone to dandruff. But no more. Try new Clear Men, which has cooling mint, ginseng, and tea tree. It gives you 24-hour freshness and protects you from dandruff. Stay fresh for 24 hours. New Clear Men, 24-hour freshness, zero dandruff.
Pero bago shoes ko.
Sige lang anak, kung ang mamansyahan ay may kabutihang dala, sige sa mantsa! Dahil ngayon, meron ng All New Breeze Active Bleach. Sa Revolutionary Active Bleach, tanggal ang pinakamatinding mantsa. Sige sa mantsa! 10 pesos lang, subukan na!
Ay, gusto mong matamaan ng swerte? Join Corneto's Sarap ng Swerte promo. Find the sleeve and you win over 300,000 prizes. Sarap manalo!
Ready with your game face? Fight oil with Master Oil Control Max Facial Wash with Zeroil that helps control oil for up to 8 hours so you can put your game face on. Master Oil Control Max Facial Wash.
Cream Silk can make hair smoother and softer than just shampoo alone. That hair unravels on its own. Go beyond just shampoo. Get the Cream Silk difference.
Where can your hair take you?
Rexona Men with Dry Shield. Keeps you free from sweat all day. Make every day count. Do more. Rexona, it won't let you down.
Ay, Gusto mong matamaan ng swerte? Join Corneto's Sarap ng Swerte promo. Find the sleeve and you win over 300,000 prizes. Sarap manalo!
Pero bago shoes ko.
Sige lang anak, kung ang mamansyahan ay may kabutihang dala, sige sa mantsa. Dahil ngayon, meron ng All New Breeze Active Bleach. Sa Revolutionary Active Bleach, tanggal ang pinakamatinding mantsa. Sige sa mantsa. 10 pesos lang, subukan na.
You know, there are some things in life you just cannot control. No matter how hard you try, it just doesn't happen. But that's the great thing about Clear.
It keeps you in control of dandruff.
Clear Cool Sport Menthol is specially formulated for men, so you get deep down nourishment and all-day protection from dandruff. With Clear, you're always in control and winning. So take control and win against dandruff. For zero dandruff, choose Clear.
Back live here in the University of Makati football field. The rain slowing down, pero yung pitch natin nabugbog ng konti. You know, we want to make sure that the pitch is fine, that it is playable. The referees were walking around a while ago, naninigurado na kaya pang gumalaw yung bola. That's always the rule. If it stops, then you can't play on it anymore. And hopefully we can get the next 45 minutes of action underway. Ang dami na punta dito sa loob ng UMAC, getting ready for the next 45 minutes. Aaron Atayde, Jason Webb po ang inyong kasama. And you see there, look at that puddle right in front of goal. Ang hirap niyan, Jason.
Hey, you know, and right now, you know, the rain is pouring. But when you look at this game is actually also because of the rain.
Yes.
Dahil isa sa mga bibigyan nga natin ng tulong ay yung are the groups and the areas that were affected by the last storm and the last habagat.
All right, so we'd like to thank our sponsors, of course, Smart, the official network partner, as we're getting closer to the start of the second half. Players stretching out. No, we're going to be expecting a lot of substitutions dito sa simula na ating second half.
And the benches are still loaded with talent and also household names.
Yes. I mean, players like Ed Sacapaño can come in and at goal. Ayan Araneta, you know, Daniel Matsunaga. May Misibis Bay daw dito. All right, and then on the other side, si Team Phil naman. You know, we've already seen Boyet Cañedo come in. Miko Mabanag of Nomads also could come in. Eddie Malyari, and of course, Jinggoy Valmayor of UP and Pachanga Diliman. Also, you know, very big names that can come in and change the complexion of this game, but it has been all about the young husbands so far.
It's especially when it comes to goals, but just speaking of fans that are actually looking at this and are very looking at this with wide eyes. You see those two guys kanina in interview. Either one of them, depending on who wins, the game today is gonna go
to Brazil
for the World Cup.
Grabe, no? Sarap niyan.
What a treat.
What a treat indeed. Now, let's have another question for you guys. Who was the team captain for Italy? Was it Dennis Weiss or Fabio Cannavaro? Tweet your answers with your team and use the hashtag ClearDreamMatch and win Adidas GCs and Clear jerseys. Only tweets with the hashtags will be qualified for the raffle. Parts of Team Phil going around throwing out baller bands at actually nung draft, Jay, masabi ko lang sa'yo, no? Kasi ako yung nag-host ng draft for this event, and agad-agad nung nakita ko ni Phil yung husband, binigyan na niya ako ng t-shirt tsaka baller band. Sabi niya, alam ko ikaw mag-host, so kailangan mas maganda lahat ang sasabihin mo sa akin.
So are you saying na binigyan ka na pampalubag loob?
Oo, nakita naman ni James, kaya binawian din. Binigyan ako mug. Dami ko nauwi nun. Players on your screens right there, getting ready to come back in. Finally, the rain slowing down. Sana hindi na po bumuhos dito sa loob ng UMAC. We can get this second half underway.
Now this crowd right here, this crowd is the one na safe sila. Nasa ilalim sila ng bubong. You have to give it up to those guys that are actually when we actually pan out later to the right of your screen, braving the rain with umbrellas or Wala, jacket lang. Pwede na.
O kaya, kahit ano, okay na yan. Pwede na yan. You know, such great fans of football.
And that's where you see that there is that love for football. That you know, it doesn't matter if it's raining or not. They're just there under the rain. Nagpapabasa sila para lang mapapanood yung nangyayari. Not them. Because they're waiting to play.
Yeah, they're getting ready to get out onto the pitch. You see Saba Garbarudui looking on, talking to some of the officials. All right, we're going to cut to a break. When we come back, hopefully we can get the second half underway.
Several hundred acres. Lahat ng gusto mong gawin.
I want to try that ice cream and pizza.
Tara.
Hindi ko makikita to.
I'm in a food coma right now.
Kakain talaga kami. Ready na kayo for your trip?
Sa ating huling gabi sa isla, mabubunyag na ang lahat.
I think si Miranda ang bumaril kay Tommy. Si Charlie.
Hindi na ako masama sa'yo.
Si Charlie hindi na bumaril sa akin. You killed Anthony. How could you?
He took everything that is mine!
At isang huling laban ang haharapin ni Maita.
Charlie! Hey ma, guess who I brought you to kill?
Huwag palalampasin ang pagtatapos ng Misibis Bay.
Gusto niyo ba talaga akong mamatay? Pwes, sabay-sabay tayo!
Lunes, pagkatapos ng Undercover.
It's more fun sa pambansang kulitan.
Live na live! Seashells by the seashore.
Mas fun magda moves.
Naniniwala ka ba sa what you see is what you get?
Oo.
Nakita na kita. Ibig sabihin, sa akin ka na.
Mas fun bumanat.
Nakilala ko dalawang kapre.
Sino-sino yan?
Ana Capre, tsaka si Capre di Aguilar.
Wala paggalang ko sa nakakatanda. Layo nyo, ha?
Mas fun man-nosebleed.
Can you throw naman the trash sa labas?
Wow. Makapag-utos ka naman. Ano ka para kang amo? The nerd.
Garantisado. It's more fun in Loco Moco U. Sunday, 12 noon sa TV5.
An emphatic submission victory. I want Marcos Striegel, 5th champion belt.
Striegel lock it in.
And he taps.
Yan na ba yung Americano niya?
And Striegel with an upset. Striegel. Big swing there by Jang Yong Kim, but with a Muay Thai knee. The Beast, Jang Yong Kim. Will the Beast be unleashed? He wants the belt. He wants Striegel. Mark Striegel is undefeated. It will be a test of character and courage. Here we go.
Isang batas ukol sa karapatang pangtawan ng mga mamamayang ayaw sa bugno ang ipatutupad sa Pilipinas.
No law shall be passed abridging the freedom of katatawanan, of kakulitan, or of the right of the taong bayan to watch at maging target ng pambansang panggugultan ng Pilipinas.
Joke lang.
Wow, mali. Muli. Tama.
Ito na ang pinakahihintay na pagbabalik ng longest and funniest gag show of the Philippines.
Wow!
Pinangungunahan ng hari ng good time, Joey De Leon.
Tandaan, ang tama, nakakatuwa. Pero ang mali, nakakatawa.
Wow! Mali pa rin! Manggu-good time dito lang sa TV5.
Wow, mali pa rin. Huy! Wow, mali pa rin.
25 years of memories. 25 years of entertaining. 25 years of music.
Sa piling mo.
Join us as we celebrate the 25 years of Mr. Audrey Alcázar.
Kailangan kita ngayon at kailanman.
25 years. Simulan natin dun sa simulang simula.
lights, but so
25, the Ogie Alcacid Anniversary Concert. Bukas, 9:30 p.m. exclusively on TV5.
Nagbabalik po tayo dito sa loob ng University of Makati Football Stadium. The second half finally about to get underway. Syempre, hinintay po ng match commissioner just to see if the water will go down as much as it can before we can get this second half underway para hindi magkakaproblema yung mga players or the pitch is at least playable to some extent as the fans were demanding na hindi po pwede. Kailangan tuloy ito. No substitutions for either side to start out the next 45 minutes of action.
It's a credit also to the conditioning of these guys because we know that they're actually
off-season
ngayon. But you have guys that are actually fit to play full 45 and even maybe some guys will play the full 90.
Maybe. There's that puddle in that top corner header and it's wide, still in play though. I think a foul was called on the inside, so it is 3-1 po. Dito sa simula nating second half. Team Phil down by 2 goals. We'd like to thank our official food partner, Greenwich, favorite ng Barkada. Yves Ashime with a header. And Yves just trying to get into the fun. Gusto lang niya mag-dive ng fun.
Very solid from that position of his all game long. Good communication between him and Cannavaro. They're the guys that are manning that back line.
Flag raised. Pabalik sa Team James. See Roxy Dorlas on your screens. He's been playing very good in that left flank as well. Stopping lahat ng mga forces ng Team Phil on that wing.
Just really having problems. Both teams actually just trying to find an area where they can actually pass the ball.
And you have to consider also, Jason, na these players are used to playing sa Emperador. I mean, it's the conditions on a normal grass pitch are also very different when it comes to an artificial turf.
Yeah, most of the games played already in the Emperador Stadium, and it is an artificial turf, and most of them also practice on artificial turf as well.
Yes. So, medyo maninibago ka rin naman pagdating mo ng grass pitches. Flag raised, and it will go back to Team Phil. And Anton Del Rosario and the rest of Team Phil need to get things going if they want to get back into this match. A 3-1 deficit with 43 minutes to go, if my math serves me correct, which doesn't usually happen. It's going to be tough.
And the condition, it's really the conditions that it's going to make it tougher to score goals here.
Cañedo. Into the middle. Phil, stop. Shot. Oh, and Dennis Weiss with this attempt, and it's cleared out. No goal, no goal.
Because the ball just died.
That was a clear opportunity for Team Phil. Wide open. Pero tumigil lang po yung bola. Wow! What a sequence of events. Tignan natin ulit.
Just when I was saying it was going to be difficult to score, this that first attempt. And look at this wide open net, and that ball just dies right in front, doesn't cross the line.
Now this is a better angle right here.
Saba was able to get his fingertips on that to slow it a little bit. Look at Chiefy working. You know that Chiefy actually played this morning? Huh? Naglaro pa siya. Him and Patrick Data actually played this morning in the Globe Futsal Championship, which Green Archers United won.
Wow!
And Chiefy was actually the MVP there.
So hindi rin naman siya pagod, no?
Hindi pa pagod.
Hindi pa naman pagod.
Na yung kanina.
Dennis Weiss using the referee as a towel just to... Medyo may putik daw sa mukha niya. Siya lang yata yung pwede gumawa nun. Siya at si Fabio Cannavaro.
You can see that yung traces talaga nung dumi.
So Christians, another opportunity para sa Team Phil to get one goal closer. Headed out. That was Cannavaro with a stop. Christians ngayon. Nawala sa kanyang bola. Jason De Jong with it. Izo Elabib waiting ahead. De Jong trying to leave it off for James.
See, even when they dribble, you can see De Jong, what he's doing is chipping it up so that the ball doesn't die.
Like that. James. De Jong. An attempt, and it is stopped by Deto. 5 minutes into this second half, and action has not slowed down whatsoever. And let's take a look at this man right here. Using the jersey of the referee. Tumawa na lang eh. And what position does that man play, Dennis Weiss? Does he play midfielder or defender? Pwede rin siyang entertainer. Tweet your answers with your team and use the hashtag #ClearDreamMatch and win Adidas GCs and Clear jerseys. Use only tweets with the hashtag will qualify for the raffle. At least yung mood ni Dennis Weiss.
Nagbago na.
Nagbago na.
Nagbago na. Kanina, mainit ulo niya eh.
Baka kay Jason De Jong lang yan. Doon lang. So, free kick awarded to Team James. Michael Paras signaling where it should be. Simon Greatwich will send this one in for James's squad. Izo. Chiefy. That ball is just dying in those corners. Jong. Now to Boyet. Dennis Weiss could not control. Oh, losing it was Cannavaro. Muntiga na yun. Oh, good ball. Flag raised though, and Izo Elabib is caught offside. And now that we have a little break, let's send it on over to Miss John Ignacio.
Salamat, Aaron, Jason. Kasama ko ngayon si Daniel Matsunaga of Team James. Daniel, anong masasabi mo sa inyong koponan?
Well, first half, Team Phil was really controlling the game, and after the red card they had, well, I guess our team is a bit stronger right now because we have one extra player, and playing with Cannavaro in our team, helps a lot, our confidence, and I've never seen the stadium so full of people. It's amazing playing the team, and I can't wait to go in.
Actually, hinatak lang namin si Daniel kasi nagwa-warm up na siya at magwa-warm up na ulit siya, mga kaibigan. So maraming salamat, Daniel. Good luck sa inyong laban. Balik muna sa inyo, Aaron at Jason.
Thank you, Joanne.
You can see who she got.
Yeah.
Parang
sinadya.
Parang nananadya.
Kulang na lang hatakin si Cannavaro daw eh.
Next si Cannavaro.
So, an infraction there on Sabas. He left the box holding. Nadulas eh.
But to be fair to him, he started in the box.
Oh,
but that slid all the way out.
Didn't result into anything though for Team Phil. So, almost 10 minutes have gone by. But Team Phil dictating kung anong gusto nila dito sa simula ng ating second half.
Interesting that, even with a man down, they're able to really do a lot of things here in the second half. Much better looking here in the first 8 minutes than they looked in the final 20 of that first half.
Corner kick awarded now to Team Phil, so Jeffrey Christians will be the one to send this one in. Of course, siya po yung designated corner kick taker ng Global FC, so why not take it again here, and also for the Philippine Ascos as well. Trying to get rid of all that water that's there. Ball in. Header. No. Header again. Foul called, and with that, we'd like to say thank you to Seta, the official hotel partner of the Clear Dream match. As Fabio Cannavaro, inaayos niya po yung medyas niya. Relaxed day for Fabio Cannavaro. Not really all that physical, enjoying the moment.
Not much run-ins on his part with hard tackles kasi siya yung nagtatakil.
Oo. Yung kay Chad Gold lang eh. Yun lang yung... Yves Ashime. Ooh. Good slide there.
So solid from the back all game long.
You know, he was one of the best defenders in the UFL last season in that league campaign, Pachanga Diliman. Hence earning the title Fort Eves.
Trying to keep the ball up, that's the idea, because once that ball goes down, namamatay yung bola eh. Easier said than done though.
Of course. Bahadoran slipping, sliding. Clearance. Masa Omura sends that one out. And we have a substitution for Team Phil. Coming into the game is Parkman Hall. Coming out right now will be OJ Porteria. So a Kaya member for I believe a Loyola Meralco Spark.
OJ Porteria, players number 5.
Dinadagdagan lang ni Phil yung mga familiar faces para sa kanyang kumpanan. Ball in. Boyet slipping, still alive. Dennis Weiss sending that one forward.
He was very upset because of the water. When he tried to kick that ball, he got under the ball a bit too much.
Chiefy getting free from Boyet Cañedo. Ball in for Izoel Habib. Opportunity. Still up. Shot. And it's in. No. It hit the upright again.
Second time para dito kay Team James.
Wow.
But that is just, dyan mo nakikita yung lakas ni Izoel Habib. You can see guys were actually tugging on his shirt. Right there, he's able to get free in there.
That could have been a foul. But Dato just, again. And Izo dropping to his knees, wondering how could that happen.
Rain starting to fall down hard again.
These players are not letting up. The referee signaling keep this game going. James, Phil can't hold on. Norlas throw in. Yves Ashime with it. Simon Greatwich. Dorlas. You see the photographers covering their cameras, naninigurado na investment din yan. And those are the fans na pinag-usapan namin ni Jason kanina. Sweet. Medyo sweet. Share na lang tayo, bro. Great Witch. Ball in, header. That stops in its tracks and Patrick Dato will collect. More people finding shelter, kumbaga. Wow, that's really coming down. We still have half an hour of football remaining.
Today was the only day that we actually saw some sun the entire week, and we had a good 5 hours of sunlight this morning, 6 hours. And dark clouds started to come in, and now the rains have started to fall again.
Cañedo losing it. James yung husband na may tangan ng bola ngayon. Bahadoran. Christians. Send it back into the middle. Chad Gold.
Keepers have to stay warm with all of this rain. They're the only ones that actually are not running at the moment.
Yes.
So it's actually also very difficult for the keepers because you're there alone. Pasang-pasa ka na, malamig yung hangin.
Shime. Jong now to Cañedo, couldn't control. Still alive though. Oh, Phil could not control on that end either. Could not receive the ball.
It's almost a guessing game right now. What's going to happen to the ball when it hits the ground? Is it going to take the spin or is it going to die?
James inside the box. Izo. Shot. Stop. Izo again. And it's 4-1. Team James with a big controlling lead of this game. 4-1 na po para kay Team James. 2 for James, 2 for Izo. And Freddy Gonzalez even joining in on the celebration.
You see Izu here, and again, we talked about his strength and also his dexterity with the ball. He able to get around the keeper right here. Might be his wettest goal of the year. Not to be denied. Earlier denied by the post.
Wow.
4-1. Last year, ano yung score?
5-1.
5-1 the other way.
Oo. Our microphones have soaked up down there on the pitch. As Jope, I believe, has come into the game for this match. Misa. Into the box again. Bahadoran has Izo with him. Sending that one back to James Young Husband. Cross. De Jong is there. And it sails out. Makes you wonder if they call this match, it's going to have to end. It's already past the 2/3 mark. Wala naman sigurong kukumpletuhin natin yung 28 minutes. Let's take a look now at this clear power move of the game, and it's courtesy of Izo El Habib. First attempt is stopped. Second attempt in the back of the net. Sanay na po tayo makita ng goals galing kay Izo El Habib.
Number 2, Marvin Angeles replacing.
Marvin Angeles coming in now.
Dennis Wise.
And Dennis Weiss is done for the day. And on the other end, coming in now is Ian Araneta. And I do believe coming out will be Jonah Romero. Dennis Weiss, from an applause from the crowd. Well, Ian will be coming in for Izo El Habib.
Izu solid all day. And you did mention, baka yung Team James, baka kulang yung mga scorers nila. But totally the opposite of what happened today, huh? Because of the presence of Izu, that really opened up things with the aggressiveness of both Misa on the right side and James as well as Chiefy helping out in the midfield.
How much of this can you throw into the fact na hindi nakalaro si Carly De Murga? Rufo Sanchez was not available. He was supposed to be on Team Phil as well.
Oh, that's tough because you're actually talking about two of the best players that the UFL has.
The last two MVPs.
The last two MVPs, and then they're unavailable. Their unavailability definitely does hurt Team Phil.
And now. And I think benches will slowly be cleared out now. just to squeeze in as many players as they can before that this rain gets too out of hand. Eves. Yan, naki-jump.
That's the skill. You got to keep the ball up. You don't have any choice.
Sliding, slipping, and out of bounds. So substitution on the pitch again.
Player number 3.
Coming into the game now will be Nico Bolzigo. Will come in for Misa Bahadoran. And I think Ed Sacapano as well. And if ever po maputol yung coverage sa TV5, tutuloy po yung coverage natin over IBC 13.
Actually, right now
we're both on our simulcast as well on IBC 13. But just in case, may dalawang choices po tayo. Ed Sacapano coming in now for that was Saba Sadegi Garmarudi. The Rock was a rock today, only allowing one goal get past him, and it was 4 minutes into it.
I bet he's happy that he's coming out because he was there alone in the rain.
Almost 66 minutes gone by. And you see,
it's actually a mound so that the ball can actually sit up.
I've never seen that before. Parang American football eh. De Jong trying to lead it for Jop. That ball's moving though. Jop's can't stop. Able to keep it alive. Ayan Araneta. Just over the crossbar.
And after a good start on part of Team Phil, the first 10-15 minutes of this half, it's all been Team James.
Yes. And just reminding me everyone, pag naputol po yung coverage natin, just move on over to IBC 13 and we will continue the game over there as it is 4-1 in favor of Team James over Team Phil. Team Phil without Carly Dimurga, without Rufo Sanchez, without 11 players.
Yeah, only 10 men.
10 men.
Of course, that happening, was it about the
28 minute mark, something like that. With that red card given to Rodrigo Nembot on a tackle dun kay Misa Bahadoran, which led to that red card and also led to our second goal of the game. As Patrick Dato, you see there, 6 feet tall, our goalkeeper, plays for the Green Archers United, played also for the De La Salle Green Archers team, and part of that Philippine Ascal's pool.
And again, also just played earlier in the indoor tournament.
Yes, and now playing in the rain.
So he must be going, sana indoor pa rin.
Job. And we're 23 minutes left in this one. Team James in complete control of this match. Not letting up.
It's interesting because speaking of Patrick Dato, a while ago they were playing futsal. So if it's futsal, it's a lot of ball control. Eh ngayon, wala na maka-ball control dito. Pinapanood niya lahat because of the rain. A lot of people really having trouble trying to figure out, what to do with the football.
And what the football is going to do. Job against Great Witch.
But there's no stopping them. You can see that the effort is there, although, like we said, it's become more difficult because of outside factors.
Young husband, Phil, that is. Trying to get it to Anton Del Rosario, who moved up top.
Hey, stay, hold, 3. Nico.
And that is Anton picking himself up off of the pitch. And referee Michael Barajas making sure he knows exactly where this ball should be. Marami pa po tayong pangalan na hindi pa natin nakikita dito. No, we have yet to see Daniel Matsunaga out on the pitch. We've yet to see Fabio Ida as well. And Tony and Slick Rick, hindi pa rin po pinapapasok. Yata yung mga secret weapons ni Phil yung husband. Si Samuel G naman, para kay James yung husband, si Samuel G naman daw yung secret weapon ni Phil. The Indian sensation.
Sometimes it's better to keep your secrets. Yan yung mga ano doon.
Huwag mo nang pakita.
But I heard that you said that those guys were actually practicing and
si Tony lang, si Sam tsaka si Stick. Hindi. Let's take a look down. Our clear highlights the fun that the players have been having in the rain. But and then Dennis Weiss using the linesman's jersey to wipe his face. Naligo na yata si Dennis. First name basis na kami, by the way. Thank you to Gatorade, the official sports drink of the Clear Dream match. Team James now with a 4-1 lead. James still in there in the rain again, slowing down, but I don't think it's going to make any difference.
But in essence, it actually hasn't stopped totally. If ever maabot pa rin kahit konti, and actually, itong ulan na to, malakas na to. Yung kanina, mas malakas lang.
Substitution.
Substitution on the pitch.
Player number 15. And
Eddie Malyari will come in right now for Team Phil, and coming out of the game will be Anton Del Rosario. So, Kaya for Kaya. Both players play both ends of the pitch. And, you know, kung hindi nyo po nakita, you can search it on YouTube. Eddie Malyari has one of the most beautiful goals in UFL history. He made it from almost midfield, and it was a bullet that just sent it straight into the back of the net. Ball sails out, so babalik na naman kay Team James is Nico Zico on your screens. Not happy either. Determined. Thank you to Techno Marine, the official timer of the Clear Dream match, and also thank you to Jaguar, the official vehicle partner.
I think that's what we're riding on the way out.
Yeah. Panigurado lang. Kasi pinagkakaguluhan po si Jason Webb dito kanina pa. Akala po nila siya si Fabio Carabato. Dahil. Medyo sama. Actually, medyo...
Miss mga 1/4 lang ako, payag na ako. With that. And,
Fort Eves.
And built like a tank and has defended well.
And I think the worst part dun sa tackle na yun para kay Jeffrey Christians, yung pumasok yung tubig dun sa bunganga niya. Yan yung hindi niya nagustuhan. Lasang-lasa niya yung pitch. And Edsa will rifle that one forward. Zico. Now James trying to get around Masa Umura. Stopped by the rain, the puddle, and here's back with James. Cross. Wala pa rin si Ian Araneta, so he will finally collect it. Jump. Asking for it. Ian will send it back instead. And it will go back to Team Phil. See there, Ian Araneta on our clear player profile forward, playing for the Philippine Air Force, who sadly no longer in Division 1 of the UFL, but Ian still sticking with his squad.
maybe about 5 years ago, that would be unheard of, or not. You couldn't even, yes, improbable.
Oh. But with the way
changed, how Philippine football has changed.
No. But Ayan's still definitely one of the top scorers in the Philippines. So 15 minutes remaining in this match. Looks like they're going to be pushing this one all the way to the very end. And it's still 4-1. Unti na nauubos yung oras ni Team Phil. And now it's starting to look like the players are taking a little bit less off of the gas.
They are actually, even if you are pushing the pedal to the metal,
with the
you're just kumbaga para sa kotse, you're just going to dig yourself deeper into the ground because as you see a good save there.
Nice. Data with the save.
You just have to find a way to get through it. But the effort is there. Effort is out there. It's just the pitch conditions very difficult.
Yuzashime with a stop. Chad Gold sending it back. Canavaro just playing with Phil. Phil chasing it down and trying. Oh, that stays in for Jeffrey Christians.
That's the idea. You know, you can actually just boot it forward, and the ball, 75% is going to die at a puddle somewhere.
Let's take a look now at this clear power move, this Dato save. As Yuzashime was trying to clear that, and the ball is staying in the pitch. As we head back to live action. Cañedo. Flipping it over. Christians. Trying to keep that alive. Can't just yet, but long searching ball. Hinahanap si Ayan Araneta. Ayan chasing it down, but Dato with the collection. You know, this the Dream Clear match is presented by Clear, the world's #1 men's shampoo with zero dandruff. Stay focused on the pitch. Header! No. Let's take a look at that cross again. Header just wide. And the two substitutions now for Team James. Roxy Dorlas will come out. And coming in will be Andrew Santiago, of course, of Machanga Diliman, teaming up again with his fellow central defender, Yves Ashime. Those two, very, very tough to stop. James Young husband sending it back now. Jason De Jong hinahanap si Job, but the ball again stopping. Job able to chase it down. James, wala sa kanya yung bola. Park Minho. Stopped by Nico Bolzico. Jonah Romero. Hinahanap si Ayan Araneta. Back with Jonah. And that part of that pitch is just sunken.
It's much more fun when you're a kid and you're learning football, grade school level, ganyan, tapos ganito yung ulan. It's a lot of fun.
Yes.
But when you're at the level of these guys that you expect the ball to do certain things, it becomes less fun but more frustrating.
Sanay ka na alam mong dapat ganito yung talbog ng bola, hindi sumusunod. Foul called. And it will go back to Team Phil as Another substitution on the way for Team James. Out of the game will be John Romero, and coming in will be Mercedes Bay himself, Daniel Matsunaga. And the crowd goes wild.
Walang problema dito kay Daniel Matsunaga. Sanay siya sa Mercedes Bay doon. May tubig rin doon.
But, you know, for those that don't know, Daniel Matsunaga is actually a professional football player. Lalaro po siya for Stallion FC, the reigning UFL champions. You know, he did score a couple goals for them during their last league campaign. James Young husband now. 10 minutes remaining. So, just to recap, we have seen Boyet Cañedo, Marwan Angeles, Park Minho, Ed Malyari, Jinggoy Valmayor has yet to enter for Team Phil. But Ayan, Jop, Nico Bolsico, Daniel Matsunaga, Andrew Santiago, and Ed Sacapanya have all come in now for Team James. So remaining on both benches is Tony, Slick Rick, and Fabio Ide. And on the other end, it's Nick O'Donnell, Ronald Ong, and Sam YG.
Are you expecting the boys to...
I'm expecting the boys. They said that they're going to score 5 goals each.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Oh. Of course, Adidas is the official sports apparel partner of the Clear Dream match.
Yes, they are.
Jersey. And Cannavaro jersey.
Ball sails over.
To Jersey.
81 minutes have gone by.
Young husband.
Now, here comes Christians turning on the Jets. That ball's in play. Staying. Oh, nutmeg. Santiago, though, sticking with it. Oh, just wide right.
Pretty good effort. Pretty good effort coming from that area.
It's Sacapano. Just wide right, and out now for Team James is Fabio Cannavaro. He is now done for today. Coming in will be Fabio Ide. So, ayun na lang po magsabi. Sino mas pogi? Pero Ide will come in. Cannavaro. Round of applause from the crowd.
Player number 28, Jeffrey Christians.
Christians will come out as well. And let's take a look at this power move of the game. There's that shot. Look at Edsa. Yay! Slide. Enjoying it.
So, more and more like a victory for Team James.
And thank you to Rappler, our online media partner of the Clear Dream match. 7 minutes remaining in this one. And I think Jinggoy Valmayor has come in now. Yep. Throw in for Cañedo. Now, here is Yves Ashime. Park Minho. Phil. No. Stopped. And Jason De Jong has dropped in now to that central defending position. And that one extra man has been such a big thing here, no? Kasi pareho naman sila may disadvantage sa ulan. Yun nga lang, yung disadvantage ng may kulang ka ng isang tao, that's been a big problem.
And you gotta give it to Team Phil that despite that, they're still able to muster some amount of offense. And it's been a while, dahil maaga sila nawala ng 11th man.
It was at the 26th minute mark when Rodrigo Nembot was given that red card. We've only seen 2 cards today, parehong Team Phil, as it was Maso Mura in the 8th. And yun nga, yung pula ni Nembot. Nico Bolzico at that halfway line. Loses it. Making a run there for Team Phil was Jingoy Valmayor. And Clear brought this dream match to a reality. It's really to inspire the next generation of great Filipino footballers. And make sure you guys follow at Clear Stadium and answer the questions to win gift certificates and Dream Match jerseys with the hashtag Clear Dream Match. We've been asking them since a while ago. We will have the raffle maya-maya lang po as the flag is raised and Nayan Araneta is caught offside. 5 minutes remaining in this match.
And it's such a treat for football fans. Most of the football fans, they recognize the local UFL players, but of course having Dennis Wise and Fabio Cannavaro both here, that's the thing. Diba? Dadalhin mo yung anak mo, papakita mo yung mga international players, and it gives that opportunity for the younger generation to go, okay, this is what I want to dream of. This
What I want to achieve.
This is what I want to achieve. Imagine one day makakalaro mo mga ganyang player.
As I think Slick Rick and Tony are getting ready to come into the game for Team James with 5 minutes, 4 minutes and some injury time. Not that much of injury time we are going to be expecting. And I think Sam YG as well. So Boys Night Out will be entering. Of course, kung hindi niyo po alam, Boys Night Out from Magic 89.9. Sila po yung medyo mababait na DJs. Sila yun. At ako po yung naglilinis ng booth pagkatapos nila. And so it's Slick Rick, Sam YG coming in. Slick Rick and Tony rather. Miko Mabanag getting set to come in, as well as Ronald Ong, I believe.
Kita mo, number pa lang.
Alam mo na.
Walang meaning.
Wala. And Slick Rick will come in, as you see there, Miko Mabanag coming into the match from Nomads and the Ateneo Blue Eagle team. And there's also Ronald Ong coming in. Now, with Tony, hindi mo naman, bibigay ng instructions. Who do you think it will be the better midfield? Will it be Slick Rick or Tony? That's the question that we're, or maybe even Sam YG. Kayo pong bahala sumagot niyan. Tweet your answers with your team and use the hashtag Clear Dream Match and win Adidas GCs and Clear jerseys. Only tweets with the hashtag will be qualified for the raffle.
Para si Slick Rick nilalamig lang eh.
Oh.
Nilalamig na sa ulan eh.
So Slick Rick playing in the striker's position. Si Tony in the left wing position. I don't think Sam YG has ever played a game of football in his life. I swear to God.
And today it's gonna be the first time.
If he comes in. Nico Bolzico. That ball sails out. Oh, still alive actually. No throw in. Now I do believe that will be a throw in. And right on cue, Sam YG getting set to come in with 1.5 minutes remaining. Nako, babad na babad.
Parang di masaktan yun.
And it looks like this is pretty much in the bag, Jason.
Definitely.
It has been in the bag for quite a while. 4-1 for Team James. Great showing both on the offensive and defensive end. Doon sa taas, it was Izo Alabib and James Young Husband. Doon sa likod, Yves Ashime. Fantastic game today.
Yeah, early mistake led to that lone goal para sa Team Phil. But after that, Team James really tightening things up, and they had stars in every position from the back. You had mentioned Yves Ashime, and it was solid from there. Then from the midfield, you had guys like James as well as Chifi, really
And Misa.
and Misa distributing very well, and of course up front it was Izu. So pag tinignan mo yung pagka-balance nung pagpili nung grupo ni James, really beneficial.
See there, Sam YG.
Player
The
number
Indian
88,
sensation
Sam
coming
YG,
in.
replacing player number 8, Chris
He
Breakwitz.
gets a big rouse from the crowd. Now, I don't know what he thinks he needs to do. I really don't know if he knows what he's supposed to do out on the pitch.
I mean, he's had a chance to watch it for 89 minutes. I'm sure by now he's figured it out.
Kaya pala 88 yung number niya kasi yun yung minute na papasok siya. So 3 minutes of added time. And for Team Phil, it was medyo, downhill from
After the opening 3 minutes of added time.
There were not that many bright spots. I mean, kahit papano, if you look at Team James, they still even hit the upright twice. This could have been a 6-1 scoreline.
Exactly. You had the one of James, you had the one of Izu. But also remember, because of the man that they lost at the 26th minute, that really changed the complexion of the game.
And I think, the backbreaker was yung third goal ni Izo. No? That's when parang na-deflate na ng buo Team James, Team Phil rather. They kept fighting. They kept fighting all throughout. Dennis Weiss making sure that everyone was entertained in this match. Minute and 40 seconds remaining in injury time.
Of course, Team James, they look like they're on their way to winning this one. Pero hindi lang naman sila yung panalo, yung mga foundation.
No, of course.
That Clear is going to be, that has helped today. The fans.
Yes.
The fans were able to see all these local football superstars as well as international football superstars playing together in one pitch.
Flag is raised. Jinggoy Valmayor is caught offside, and that foundation that you were talking about, Jason, is the Tuloy sa Don Bosco Foundation, and the kids are the ones that are actually here in front of us in our, where we're stationed. And
So then, of course, dagdag mo dyan the victims of
course,
Maring.
Yes, Maring.
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 And the rains. Actually, it was really more the rains that brought all the devastation.
So one team will be able to say that they're the winner, pero lahat naman tayo, we are winners.
Hindi. Sila yung boys night out.
O yan, ano nangyayari? Si Tony, hindi niya alam. Tony, looking over. Now he needs to give some separation. And the referee, Michael Barajas. Hoy, let's get done. Andrew Santiago with the header. Jump with the header as well. Foul called. And we are nearing the 3-minute mark. And just one more question. Who is the World Cup champion? Is it Dennis Weiss or Fabio Cannavaro? And tweet in your answers with your team using the hashtag #ClearDreamMatch and win Adidas GCs and Clear jerseys. Only tweets with the hashtag will be qualified for the raffle. Hindi po clue yung pinakita namin sa hindi clue.
Hindi masyado halata.
Abanag. There is the final whistle. Team James walking away with a resounding victory, 4-1. Now my question here is, how much do you think James is or Phil is gonna hold that? Uy, may 5 ako, ikaw 4 lang. How much is he gonna hold that? Either way, a win is a win for James.
A win is a win. And when you look at this, It's 1-all.
Yes.
1-all at present. Last year, panalo si Phil. This year, panalo naman si James. So, abangan.
Abangan na next year. Well, abangan tayo pagkabalik po natin dito sa University of Makati. We'll wrap things up.
Heat, sweat, and grease make you more prone to dandruff. But no more. Try New Clear Men, which has cooling mint, ginseng, and tea tree. It gives you 24-hour freshness and protects you from dandruff. Stay fresh for 24 hours. New Clear Men, 24-hour freshness, zero dandruff.
Pero bago shoes ko.
Sige lang anak, kung ang mamansyahan ay may kabutihang dala, sige sa mantsa! Dahil ngayon, meron ng All New Breeze Active Bleach. Sa Revolutionary Active Bleach, tanggal ang pinakamatinding mantsa.
Sige sa mantsa.
10 pesos lang, subukan na!
The #1 conditioner and the #1 hair treatment combined to make the new Cream Silk Daily Treatment Conditioner. Just apply and rinse after every shampoo to get more intense nourishment every day. Cream Silk. Where can your hair take you?
Rexona Men with Dry Shield. Keeps you free from sweat all day. Make every day count. Do more. Rexona, it won't let you down.
I know today's gonna be great! Sa bango ng buhok ko, lahat good vibes! Captivate the world with the best ever fragrance from Sunsilk Smooth and Manageable. With a unique fruity floral fragrance giving your hair that irresistible sweet scent. The best talaga ang bango ng hair ko. Nakakagigil.
Nagbabalik po tayo dito sa loob ng University of Lots of goals, lots of rain, lots of action, lots of fans. There's a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun for the people that are here, and I'm sure the people at home. Yung nakita natin, goal-filled first half. Although it did slow down the second half in terms of goals, but you see that the effort was there for both teams, and also pinag-usapan natin kanina, Aaron, that opportunity to see all the superstars of Philippine football in one pitch.
And to see Fabio Cannavaro and then
Plus
twice.
pa yun.
Plus pa yun. Plus talaga. Now let's take a look at the highlights of the first, this game where we saw Team James equalize dun sa rivalry nila. It is now 1-1 and we had some fantastic goals, and we start out here in the 4th minute courtesy of Phil Younghusband. That was a fantastic goal, and then on this one, James Younghusband with the equalizer. You know, and then from there, one more coming towards, this is the same one, beautiful strike.
Goals of plenty at the start of that first half, and then all of a sudden, this was the turning point. The turning point after this goal was this opportunity right here. You can see Misa able to get ahead of his man, and there's that foul that was called a red card, getting team Phil to just 10 men. And then after that, from the spot, it is James giving his team the lead, a lead that they kept all throughout the game.
And that one is our final one. Oh no, Izo making it 3-1. And after that, it was Izo making it 4-1. And that was, a beautiful 90 minutes of action. You don't see that many superstars on one pitch at the same time very often. And that's what makes this Clear Dream match so successful for these past 2 years.
Sulit. Sulit dahil yun na nga. Kita mo na sila Cannavaro, sila Wise, and you see James, you see Phil, and you see the effort that they put into it, and that's why punong-puno tayo ngayong araw na to, and I'm sure everyone, like I said, everyone at home enjoyed watching the Clear Dream match.
And yun nga, we were talking about it a while ago. It's di nila pinetix-petix tong All-Star game, and we were so happy to have it with us. So that will wrap up things here on TV5, but the closing ceremonies of this event will be on IBC 13. We'll see you guys over there. For my partner Jason Webb, ako po si Aaron Atayde. We'll see you next time.
The Clear Dream match was presented to you by Clear, the world's #1 men's shampoo with zero dandruff.